I just can't take no pleasure in killing. Just some things you gotta do. Don't mean you have to like.
I like to dissect girls. Did you know I'm utterly insane?
You want to know what happens to an eyeball when it gets punctured? You got any idea how much blood jets out of a guy's neck when his throat's been slit?
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
What is up, everyone? DJ Anubis here with you on Meltdown Radio Podcast with my ghoul brother from another ghoul mother, Mr. Tony the Dead. We are the Ghouls of Midnight with a very special guest, Mr. Ulven. Thank you, sir, for joining us today for this episode of the Ghouls of Midnight.
Thank you for having me.
And we are checking out 2019's Yummy.
Yummy, the movie that sounds like a candy when you think of it.
Yeah. Well, some of the stuff in there is candy. It's directed by Lars Damaschois. I'm going to try to just...
I want to see you say these names.
You're right.
Right.
Maeke Novelle, Bart Hollanders, Benjamin Raymond, and Clara Clemens. And as always, before we really dive into it, let's check out the trailer for Yummy.
Welcome at Klinika Krovchik.
Hi.
We always help to make world more beautiful.
Alison Jacobs?
Isn't it prohibited to drink coffee in an OR?
He's professional.
Wie zijn nu eens rustig?
What the fuck was that?
Dr. Kravchik is very brilliant surgeon.
You're in the best place, in perfect hands.
Wait, stop. Stop immediately.
Scientific time.
Weet je allemaal wat is er?
Het is hier niet oké, we moeten hier nu weg.
Sta mee!
Stop the operation right now.
Wat?
Fuck! I saw a man eating a man.
You saw a man eating what? Relax. You should make the best of the little time we have left.
Hey, back that kid!
Chop it off! Do it!
Sorry.
So, is this what you want?
I prefer my girls younger.
So yeah, Neko and I checked this out upon its release on Shudder, and I remember liking it. But there were some things that even now watching it again, I'm kind of like, I don't know how I feel yet. So like by the time I get around to ratings, I'll know. But first impressions. Let's start with our guest, Ulven. How did you feel about Yummy?
I actually enjoyed it a lot. It's one that impressed me. Like, you know, it's like a modernized zombie movie, and it does really well with how you can do the zombie still in the genre. You can do new stuff with zombies. You could do classic stuff and keep it legit and looking fresh. And I really like that approach, how they went with a new modernized style for Yummy. It's downright fresh and awesome.
And delicious.
Like this candy.
Now and later.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Tony? You hadn't seen this before either, right?
No, I haven't seen it. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I didn't know what to expect. Again, I don't watch trailers, but right when I had to read, I was like, oh. Well,
I forgot it was in a different language, but
yeah, well, I like that it was in, like, you know, not all the time though. Like they still spoke.
Oh yeah. And that's always a weird thing. It kind of like switches around, which confuses me sometimes. I'm like, why are they doing this?
It was.
But yeah. So go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's interesting. It was very gross.
Well, we like gross here.
I know. Well, I was nauseous at the time because I had to go work over and get things in order for the house.
Yeah.
So when I came home, I being out of shape, I felt like I was going to die. So I watched that, and then I saw him puke after the roadkill got splattered on him, and I went, that wasn't yummy.
Yeah. So basically, we've got this couple here, and they're coming along with their mother, with the girl's mother to. She's getting breast reduction, so like that immediately is like what cracks me up about the film, because like I feel bad for this guy. You know, he's like he loves his girlfriend, but like you could tell he's like, I don't really want you to do away with these things.
Yeah.
But you see those guys on the bus and they're like just going off, like harassing her. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I thought it was a horror comedy the way it started like that. I was like, that's really obnoxious. Like, holy shit. Like, they're
Right.
big, but like, it's not like they're hanging out.
Right. Yeah. But I think that was the whole point. Is I think that the idea was to somehow empathize with her that she's wanting to get the reduction because she's always getting harassed about her boobs or something, which does come up throughout the entire film. Like everyone like starts like, remember, even the doctor's like,
Yeah.
and the boyfriend's just sitting there like, come on, dude, just stop already.
The one thing I actually liked is the zombies, how they are portrayed. Because, you know, the zombies, when I see this, I'm thinking, like, these are the style of, like, Dead Island, Left 4 Dead 2 style zombies. Their speed is about that speed of zombies. Now, what would have been even cooler with this film, special infected would be cool. Like, zombies with powers. Think of it like superpowers, for example.
Yeah.
It would. I think this movie would go to another realm if it was like that. But
I'm sorry. What were you saying? Like if it's what infected?
Special infected.
Like, you know, there's regular zombies, and then there's the ones that, like, you know, they're bigger and they're stronger. Like,
kind of like Resident Evil type stuff.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I think that would improve, you know, this movie, make it more realistic, more creatively juicy and entertaining. And I love that, like how the zombies are portrayed, you know, at that speed in the movie. It's like,
well, the funny thing is, this reminds me a little bit of Rabid, if you ever seen that film. So it has a little bit of that vibe because of it's all about the beauty of it. Substance is another one that kind of deals with like the beauty standards being morphed out into some shit. And so they're kind of playing off of that type of like, oh yeah, we're gonna take care of your skin. But immediately the boyfriend's just like, this looks really shady.
It looked bitter on the brochure.
Right.
Thank God.
Yeah. So, you know, you get some other characters in here. This is a chick that works with the doctor himself. She's quite funny in this. Then we have this guy, Michael, on the left, who's like basically a drug abuser within the hospital.
Yeah, like, I don't know what he even really did there. Like, I know he said
Well,
it.
he said something about like, I'm the
remember.
one that drives them to the airport or whatever.
Oh, okay. See, I totally missed that. He said, I'm here for the pussy. I was like,
yeah, well, that too.
What do you do?
I'm here to comfort them.
Yeah.
But this is my favorite here is this chick. Like, I'm like, such a waste.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so go ahead, Ulven.
one thing that impressed me is the first kill right at the opening where out in the I think it was it's hard to
furnace.
tell, furnace. The hand just comes out and reaches out for the person. Oh my gosh, that's like, wow, right? It's like opening title right there, sold.
Yeah. Well, there was the cool moment too is obviously when, you know, the boyfriend and Michael, while Michael's trying to find his drugs and his prescription drugs and shit, that the boyfriend finds that chick on the bed and she's like got the thing on her face, and you know, you're thinking, oh, she's in trouble, she needs help. I mean, I had seen this before, but I kind of forgot, and I was like, okay, I know what's gonna happen. I just know. And sure enough, he takes it off, and she's like got almost no face, and it's like rabid type looking shit. But yeah, so
shoot through those straps, which was probably another kind of zombie probably wouldn't do it.
Yeah, and so they did a good job of like giving you, you know, kind of like a realistic idea of the zombies trying to get out and attack everybody and stuff. So that's kind of how it starts. You know, they leave that situation, leave that zombie like unattended. And we do find out later that the doctor had been doing some different hybrid experimentation on some of these patients. And, you know, his idea was to try to make everyone immortal and young, youthful for the rest of their life. And he fucked up and made some crazy shit along the way.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes in this film, though, is because there's so many sexual innuendos in the film. When they brought this part up, I just started laughing so fucking hard.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think it's going on what you're think is going on there. That's pretty fucking gross when you think about it, though.
Yeah, no, I was thinking too, because I was like, I think she's like pregnant, so like he's probably eating the afterbirth. And
oh shit, I didn't realize that. Oh
yeah, I think she was pregnant, so like I was like, oh boy, that's got to go down very well. But yeah, so it basically his girlfriend's trying to get the reduction, so there's like this constant like tension between the boyfriend, the girlfriend, and the doctors, because the boyfriend's like, he used to be a medical student, so now he can't, because he can't stand the sight of blood. So that brings up the vomiting that he does every time he's around some like a lot of blood.
Yeah.
But he's so concerned, and then we got the mother. She's getting some work done, and she's like a pain in the ass. But yeah, so in the time between Michael, who's showing what is his name? Daniel. I mean, no, Michael's the main guy. Daniel's the other one. Daniel's the drug abuser. So Daniel's taking him around to find drugs, and he's just like trying to cool the boyfriend down a little bit because he keeps interrupting the surgery that's supposed to happen with his girlfriend. So eventually they let loose the zombie by accident. She gets out, and that's, of course, starts a whole chain of events. But once the hospital gets under attack, like everyone gets separated, and there's even a crazy moment where once the boyfriend finds his girlfriend, because they're looking for her, and then he has I forget what he has in his hands, like a golf club or something, but he hits the light and electrocutes himself.
I think it was like a coat rack or some metal thing in there, and oh my!
Yeah,
the amount of times that man bumped his head in this.
I know, and there was a lot of blood. I thought for sure he was like toast. I thought he was done.
Yeah, I was like, well, what the fuck? Why? I thought he seems like a nice guy. He's just getting a shit.
And that's the thing that drives me insane with this film. Because he's caring about his girlfriend, and then there's that moment obviously where Daniel, who's like the womanizer, he's kind of comforting her from time to time because she's losing her shit about the zombies and everything, and the boyfriend's just sitting there like, what the fuck, like she's pretty much said F you in some way to him, while she's like being comforted by this asshole. How did you guys like the story and the practical effects in this?
Practical effects were really well done. I think they brought what a zombie practical effects would feel like. I mean, I could use so many zombie movies and out of the top of my head that are practical that feel like this movie as well.
Yeah, I think the practical effects were awesome, and it was gross. Like, it made me gross. That made me gross. It made me sick a little bit here and there. I like the unique kills in this, like the guy's fucking dick on fire, and then he's like, get out of my way. I felt bad for that dude. I was told not to do this, but for you, I would try. And it's like,
yeah, I totally identify with it. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm not supposed to exert myself, but for you.
Yeah, and then she that match. I thought, no, poop.
Yeah.
Oh my! He's like, get the fuck out of the way. But yeah.
The best was when she put it out with the fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
And froze it, and then the tip just breaks off. And then he picks it up and puts it in his pocket like he's gonna save it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, dude.
And then before that, he burned it on super hot water coming out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That dude,
he was there for a penis enlargement.
Oh my god. Oh fuck. That shit was too fucking funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of gross things. There's like the liposuction going back in.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh my god. There's crazy shit in this movie, man. All over the place. It was good. I enjoyed that.
Then they caught up with the doctor eventually, and that's when some of the like, you know, secrets came out about what they were doing. Then he's like, I can make a vaccine. Yeah. And then they're talking and like, I think this is after the mother starts showing signs of you know, being infected, and one girl that I told you was the assistant, like takes the axe to his just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it's like he would have turned anyway.
Rather he dies a man than as an animal.
Yeah.
She was German, or I mean Russian, I think.
Yeah.
Rather he die a man than an animal.
I like how this is not an American movie. Also, that's a unique thing about this. This is a Belgian horror movie, and I think it's fresh. The take is fresh. It's unique. It's exciting, and I like. I don't know if I've seen a lot of foreign films, so I mean, to say that, I mean, wow, you got me impressed. If yummy.
And they did a good job where, you know, there was just a lot of twists and turns because, like, again, you know, you start getting towards the end, and you know the boyfriend survives that electrocution and the fall, and he comes back and he's joined them, and again, there's a tension with Daniel and the girl, like, you know, constantly like, you know, is my girlfriend really my girlfriend anymore? And then eventually, like, they're down in some tunnel system and they're trying to get out through a manhole and to get away because like the military showed up and they're all surrounding the building and not letting anybody leave. They'll shoot anybody that comes out, which unfortunately my girlfriend here doesn't make it that way, but
yeah,
too bad there. But yeah, so, you know, again, our boy Michael gets stuck. He left behind in a tunnel where he's going to blow it up and kill whatever zombies he can there. He still survives, but then like the zombies get out beyond the perimeter.
Yeah.
And of course, the girlfriend and Daniel are out, but Daniel now, he's already been attacked and he's been hiding his bite until he gets in the car with her. Then he tries to rape her. Like, what the fuck? And so,
let me see those knockers. Jesus Christ. Let me see those knockers.
Yeah, the accents totally play it off. It's like so funny with the accents.
Jesus.
And so he gets behind the car and she like ends up ramming him into it and fucking him up. But the funny thing I did not expect was when she finally gets on the road and she's heading out and there's like random zombies everywhere. And of course you have to understand Michael is down in these tunnels where it's like a bunch of mud. So he crawls out from another manhole and he's all covered in. He's hurt, he's beat up, and he's walking across the fucking. You have to understand too, if you haven't seen it, he was planning on proposing to his girlfriend. That's the other thing. Yep. So he has this box with the ring in it, and she's driving, and she thinks that he's just another zombie. So because it's far away, so she starts hitting the gas, and it's not until she hits him and his face is on the windshield that she realizes, she's like, "No, Pookie." And then she hits the fucking tree and like she's toast. Like
that. Wow.
Yeah, they said fuck it. Nobody lives in this film.
Yeah, nobody's getting out.
Nope. And I think initially I was like, wow, that's a dark ending, man. I was like really not expecting that. But at the same time, because I felt so bad for the boyfriend, I was like, you deserve that, bitch. Fuck you.
I was hoping the boyfriend would have showed up as a zombie and ripped him off of her. And ate him to, you know, whatever. But yeah,
that would have been good.
Yeah.
But
when she ran into him and then she ran back again into him, I was like, yes. I cheered it.
Yeah.
Because he was okay. You know, he's kind of weird character, but like I thought, all right, he's just kind of like perverted. And then you could tell what his plans were. But like, man, there's a lot of like that doctor that got bit in the arm. He wanted like somebody to cut off. And the top of the axe falls off. It's like, he puts in, and he's like, this is fun. Like, oh my God.
That doctor was actually kind of funny. I enjoyed watching him. He was funny.
Yeah.
The movie that I see a lot of the comparison to zombies, and this is because nobody lives in this one. Also, is Night of the Living Dead, the original. You know how nobody survives in that one. It's exactly kind of like.
Well, doesn't the girl survive in Night of the Living Dead?
No.
The main girl doesn't?
No. She dies.
Yeah, she gets killed in the one in the remake. She lives.
Okay, so how did the one in the original die? I don't remember.
I think she was just stupid because she was always so afraid of everything. I honestly, I know she dies because I can't stand her character.
Yeah,
but yeah, zombies get her.
Zombies
get
her.
Zombies. So
yeah, the thing is, though, this film to me is more fun than Night of the Living Dead. Living Dead is a little bit more serious. This one's a lot more fun with it.
Oh yeah.
I think zombie movies, have to be fun also. I mean, I compare Zombieland to this as well. That was a fun zombie attempt and paid off.
I mean, I think both work. I mean, like Train to Busan's serious, and I think that's an amazing film. Like, you know what I mean? So like it just depends like what you're doing with it and how you're going. But like I don't know if you've ever seen Fido. Fantastic zombie film. Fantastic.
It's a different type too. That's the good thing.
Yep. Yeah, when you can be creative and do different things, you can have a lot of fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
I did say though, when he pushed that, he had that bomb and he pushed it and stuck the girl in the chair. I said, "We're going to be seeing her off that chair later on with the bomb strapped to her, and somehow that's going to save or do something." I don't think it helped any. It just blew every manhole cover off, and they just started crying. Which they looked really cool on that road while she was driving. They were like all muddy and shit, like him. That was very cool. They didn't look like
that's actually a great setup because she's driving initially just kind of like cruising through them, and she can see they're all kind of dirty and muddy. So that's why whenever her boyfriend's out in the middle of the road and he's kind of like stumbling around, of course he's
even like this, like it looks like he's a zombie.
Right?
I don't know if you have the poster as an image, but the poster for this movie actually is a pretty attractive looking one as well. Knowing that there's a hand on the print on the glass in the picture, and it's got the writing of what this movie is, and that I think that would attract somebody that's never seen this movie as well. I mean, it's pretty creative. I mean,
well, they did that with Dawn of the Dead remake. That they kind of did that poster where you had the zombie hands up on the glass and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I do remember when this got released, and Nick and I were just kind of like, "Oh, that looks like it's fun," and it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, though, with the guy with the penis thing, like I kept thinking, I don't know why. I think I might have confused it with the Ghost Killers and Bloody Mary, but I kept thinking like maybe she would chew off his dick or something, but like the way it happened and that actually happened made me laugh even harder because I just had forgotten about it.
Yeah,
so
there's no breaks for that guy, and Michael too. My God, even he's walking, bangs his head on a pipe. I'm like, dude, duck, you're tall. But
yeah, he was just like constantly just getting shit on.
Yeah.
And it's almost like I would have liked even better if he like come out of that manhole, saw the car, and then she swerved and then hit the tree and killed herself. That would have been justice. And he's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh,
that makes it. Was he gonna change? Because like, I guess he was, but she got blood in her eyes.
That's she stabbed something they don't really address because like we know that the doctor, when the mother spit in his face, he got some in his mouth. So, but he kept saying that it had to be a bite. So I don't know. Like it's very hard to determine like whether it's a blood infection or a bite.
Yeah. Well, I think because he said no, it's going to take longer for me because I wasn't bitten.
Oh,
But
okay. Is that what he
but I
said?
don't know how long. But like that again, you said that was in his mouth, but she got it in her eyes. I thought, well, shouldn't she change too? Like technically, all of them should be zombies.
Right. Yeah.
But
And maybe they would have. We just don't know. Like they just didn't really address it. I get maybe that's why they killed them all because they didn't want to leave that explanation out there, like whether or not they would actually change.
yeah, this
But
is
either
also
way,
a little bit of a creature feature too. Because there's a little
yes, they
frog
did the
thing in the
whole
jar.
like piranha thing. You got the little thing in the jar, it comes out.
Yep.
And we saw that too in the Bloody Mary one with the baby, the fetus that came along with that.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, so it's kind of funny how they did that.
Yeah.
All right, well let's go on to our final thoughts and our ratings. So we'll start with our guest Ulven. Your final thoughts on Yummy, and what would you rate it out of 10?
Okay, so first off, my final thought: this is a must watch for any zombie fan. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I encourage anybody also to take a shot with this because I think Yummy is an attractive zombie movie, even with a catchy title name.
We know what you mean by attractive. Yes.
But it has a good ring. Like how the story is really fresh and unique and different than other zombie flicks. So it adds that. I like the kills, and Mr. Tony of the Dead said how the kills were really unique and fresh in this. I think the music for this film was pretty good also.
Oh yeah, definitely. Good soundtrack in this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. My turn.
Oh,
well, did he rate it?
Done?
No,
he didn't.
I would say 10 out of 10 for me personally.
Okay.
Cool.
Mr. Tony.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It definitely like Ulven said, it was like a fresher take on this. There's so many zombie movies, and it's just like they're a dime a dozen, and I've seen so many bad ones. It was good. It was nice to see a good one for a change, and it wasn't really like I would say it's like slightly a horror comedy, but like not at all, because there's like some funny moments and stuff that they say, but it's not like slapstick. But I think my favorite kill, which it's not even a big deal, but I thought it was so unique, was that when Michael was in the tunnel and he ripped the bone off the rib cage, and then like stabbed the guy in the head with it, and then he like was pulling out his guts till he was going to climb out. But like when he did the bone, I was like, that was cool. I never saw that before. But
I was fully expecting him to pull the guts out and use that like a rope.
That's what I thought he was going to do. Like that's what he should have did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't even the reading didn't bother me as much. If it was the whole time, it would. But I would like to say this is probably for me like 8.5.
Okay.
Like I wish we could have seen the redhead get killed.
Yeah.
And seen her tits. She was hot. And the main girl, you never see her boobs.
No.
But they're not actually that big. I've looked. They're nice, but they're not. I think you should be.
They must have some prosthetic or something in there.
Yeah, I'm thinking G cup. I want a breast reduction.
Yeah, he thought he was going to go heavier, and I don't know.
But yeah, I think like 8.5, just because like, shouldn't she have it in her eyes? Like he got bit by that creature.
Yeah.
Would it have infected him? I don't know. But
yeah, you would think. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. I'd watch it again.
Good. Yeah, so it's been a while since I've seen this. I actually should own this. I should really own this. This is a good film. I don't know. Like I'm going to go back and forth between 9.5 and 10. I probably would just round it up to a 10 because I just think it's really fun and it's something I hadn't seen in a while. So it's definitely going to get that
Yummy!
rating for it. So yeah, I really enjoyed this film. It's a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it as well. It's nice to find a pick that doesn't bomb.
Yeah.
We've had a few lately that were just like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, Shudder's hit and miss, but
it is.
One's a hit.
But then again, we also jump into Tubi and we do all sorts of things, and
I will say there are a couple of upcoming movies on Shudder that actually are intriguing, like this Dangerous Animals that just came out. I
started watching. I haven't finished it yet. I gotta get back to that.
Then there was a movie called, I think it's called. There's this.
That's a terrible title. Yummy.
No.
Yummy.
But there's also this one called Parawan Gan. It's coming out Friday on Shudder. It's like a demon kind of type movie. I don't know the whole details, but it looks a little bit interesting.
Cool.
But yeah.
Well, for me, for my next pick next week, Tony already knows it. It's on Shudder as well. It's a movie called Divinity. So a little bit sci-fi / horror / comedy a little bit. Definitely gonna be checking that out and reviewing that for episode 82. Obviously, for our next one for Mr. Tony, it's a movie called 825 Forest Road. So we'll be reviewing that pretty soon here in a minute. But Ulven, tell people what you got coming up on your channel. Let them know what you have in store for them.
What do I? We have the unboxing comic show event in the future for sure. Talking comic books, all that cool, geeky, awesome stuff. We also have this Saturday, we have a jam-packed episode of the Silver Screen Savants with Anubis and Neko, Anthony Jordan, and John, or Big Bad Wolf, I should say. And we are talking about Anthony Hopkins' horror movie phenomenon, The Silence of the Lambs. A cult classic. We also have Tokusatsu, a Henshin Revolution podcast, and Henshin Highlight, our two separate shows coming to the channel. I gotta redo a little bit of the intro for one of them, and then we're all set to I'm all set. I gotta put the intro into the computer and do that. Me and Gojira851 also are doing a Gears of War Reloaded playthrough on the channel. So
Cool.
we have been doing that, and that's been a lot of fun. We just got our first episode done a couple weeks ago, I think, or last week. I can't remember. And so we're going to continue that at some point in the future as well. But I think that's all the upcoming content for me. I mean, all I have right now upcoming right this week is Savants on Saturday. But
very cool, man. Appreciate it.
I love the Gears of War games. There is so much fun playing online. Oh,
it's on
hours
on the new systems. This one, so if you have any of the newer consoles, then you can.
I have PlayStation 4 at the moment.
I think it's on 4 actually.
I'll have to check it out. I played all
right, guys. Well, I appreciate you joining me tonight, and we'll see you on the next one. Hit the like and subscribe. Go visit Ulven at his channel over there. Like and subscribe. Give us some comments. Have you seen Yummy? What do you think about it? Do you think it's a good movie? You think we're way off? Let us know. And if you don't like it, we don't give a fuck. So anyway, see y'all next time on the Meltdown Radio podcast. Take care.
You see me before you die.